Drum solo, that's definitely, the flow was active. We know what he just drew. Hey, it costs 0 mana, you can't complain. That's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, this deck is so troll. Eddie! Oh, don't tell me the 2 cards you drew from Drum Solo were those, dude. That's hilarious. Most of the spirits on the Shadow Isles are utterly terrifying and morbid creatures. A small handful are, well, just really, really annoying. Happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. We are making a deck with the lovely Pesky Specter. What is more terrifying as our net deckers and our deck builders and all this other stuff? What happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you make a deck and you don't actually get to draw what you want to draw? What if I made sure that you draw what I want you to draw? And what if you draw absolute garbage because I made sure that you drew absolute garbage? Ladies and gentlemen, the Pesky Scepter. Now, what's really cool about this card is that this card, when it first came out, was basically useless. The only thing that they used Pesky Specter, Jesus, whew, I feel like my Mogwai is coming out of here. They usually kind of use it for a 0 mana play, and I used it in another deck as a 0 mana play. Then I can like slay it. You know, like you can, there's a lot of like fun things, but back then there wasn't really any way to use its last breath effect really. If they drew it, you kind of were like, oh, that's cool, that's cute. Let's say back, you know, we had counterfeit copies, so I could put a bunch in my deck and then I would want to draw it. Not really, that kind of sounds terrible. And then we also have iterative improvement, so I can copy it and then I can play a 2/2 version of it, which was not that great. But as the game goes on, and I've said this multiple times, and you guys know me, I like to revisit certain stuff. So I actually made this deck almost a month ago, and I thought it would be absolutely hilarious to play it on Halloween. And not that I think I'm going to win at all, but if I can at least get one game where I get a bunch of Pesky Specters in their deck to the point where they're drawing them consistently, I think that that's just funny enough. I think that if we can prove that he keeps drawing it, we can do that. We also do Stinky Wumps in here just because that's kind of funny too, but he only puts 1 copy of himself. We need something that kind of accelerates a lot, but sometimes it is nice that he comes out and he can kind of stay on the field if I need a blocker. That's actually going to be the hardest part of the deck, is depending on who we face, right? Hopefully I can get at least 1, maybe 2 games depending on how they play out, of a really good game where we get it to go off. So let me also explain what else we have in here. Now we have Formal Invitation. This is a brand new card, obviously, in the Gwen expansion, as I'm calling it. So if I have nothing but Pesky Specters die, I can then use this card to get 2 of them in my hand. Now this is very similar to, if you guys are familiar with like Snooey's Time Bomb printer decks and pretty much any Time Bomb printer deck, is that you would normally copy, not this card obviously, but a Rite of Passage, right? You start creating Rite of Passage because Rite of Passage is a quicker and is a better way to kind of burst speed to get something that you want, right? To get the Time Bomb to keep coming out over and over and over again. And then if you have a chance to copy something, you don't copy the Time Bomb because the Time Bomb is a slower speed play. If you keep getting a bunch of Rite of Passages, then you kind of get a lot better. And then you also get a little bit more options. Formal Invitation is our thing that we'll be copying from time to time because it gives us 2 copies of this and allows us to play 2 copies of it, which puts then 2 copies of it in the enemy's deck, which is just hilarious. So that's why we're running Formal Invitation. This deck is very high rolly. We need a lot to go in our favor. Same reason with the Catalog of Regrets. Now, obviously, we have a lot of spells that I kind of want to play again. So if I want to copy someone with counterfeit copies, I probably want to copy it again the next turn. Same thing with Fading Memories. Piltover Telstones is mostly for Progress Day, but if I do fight against a Barkeep deck, hey, we have Aftershock now all of a sudden. Same thing with Shadow Isles Telstones. We have obviously the Crumple. I could use a Pesky Scepter and then take their thing out. We also have a way to prevent some slightly attacks, kill a unit, revive it, and then if I need to do some trading, I could do that as well. Glimpse Beyond, same thing. Like a lot of spells in this deck work with Catalog of Regrets. That's why I'm running 3 of it, because if I can get 1 out and then kindly keep playing a certain card twice is really good. Same thing with Withering Mist, is just to give us some type of heal. Same thing, Withering Wail is just to give us some heal, especially if they're going wide, to kind of offset some lethals from them. Vengeance, of course. We also using the Wraith of Echoes. Now, Wraith of Echoes obviously is pretty funny because if the game lasts long enough and I get to turn 6 and then I get to play Pesky Specters, I can actually get them really, really buffed up. I was running more, but then they clogged the hand really bad. And then I was drawing into them when I needed to draw into other things that actually kept the cycle going. So we can't run too many of these, but I do think it's a great one-off because if we do get it, we actually get to have a lot more fun. And then all of a sudden we get these big buffs. Because guess what? When they start playing them because they just need to do something, then it gets in our deck, but ours are much better than theirs are. So it's really funny. And of course, we're using the Chief Mechanist Zevi. Now, obviously, when they draw a card, if I draw a formal invitation, now I have 2 of them, which is great, which is fantastic. If I draw a card and it's one of the Peskies, I get 2 of them. If I, it's just, it makes everything much better for the deck, but it takes me to survive to turn 6. That's why we're running Withering Mist, Withering Wail, Vengeance, and we have the Tellstones. We have more direct removal. I actually think I should put Quietus in this deck because it's just a really good card. Let's add some Quietus in here, and hopefully maybe we can kill a Ezreal or a Victor, apparently, because I keep forgetting he's low, and some other cards that we might run into, or maybe we'll add one more sometime. But I think that this is pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is a really funny deck, and you guys are gonna get a kick out of it once we actually get it going. So happy Halloween. You guys be safe. If you have kids, have fun trick-or-treating. This is gonna be my trick-or-treat deck to you guys. Hopefully you can like, comment, subscribe. Give me a nice little treat as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, wait a minute. This is actually an amazing start. So normally in the mulligan, I will mulligan for Pesky Specter because it's the card that starts off everything. We also get the Quietus I just added. We also get the formal invitation, and we got Chief Mechanist Zevi. Now the matchup sucks. Let's be clear. But I get to actually do my stuff. So we actually aren't going to play the Pesky Specter immediately. I could right now for a blocker, but maybe it's not that bad to play. You know what? I actually will play it because we do have formal invitation already. So reason why is that if they can potentially could draw into this next turn, that'd be great. Messing up their draws as early as possible is fantastic. And usually, I don't know why, like sometimes I feel, see, that's why sometimes I don't want to play it. But we simply pass here. I don't need to do anything. We have formal invitation active. Akshan, no protection. Yeah, no. We do know how it is. That guy's dead. Yes. Yes, he's dead. That man's dead. I would love to see, like, okay, good. All right, we take some damage. Perfectly fine there. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Nothing I could have done about that. I was a little impatient with that, actually. And for the same reason I just said, since I didn't draw like catalogs of regrets, I'm just gonna copy this again. He just predicted it, which is great. And gotta keep in control of your mana. Don't tell me he actually. And yes, I'm in rank. I'm actually at the bottom of plat 4. And the reason why I'm in plat 4, and that was another thing, by the way, formal invitation, you need 2 things to be dead and then it would work. The reason why I didn't want to climb is because I wanted to be at the bottom of anything. So if I got into, what is it, I think diamond or something like that, I would have stayed at the bottom because I didn't want to climb and then play this deck and then end up kind of screwed. Oh yes, he's drawing them already. He's already drawing them. Oh, that's so good. It already began. Oh my. See, and usually they'll play it. It's 0 mana, but the problem is that you put it back in my deck too. There you go. That's why he sad faced them before. Oh. Oh no. All right. We'll put this as an actual blocker. But what's also cool about this is that he won't have much to target on my end. So This is not an Ezreal deck though. So okay, nice. Glimpse is beautiful to see here.
I do not break rules.
Oh, they're both here.
Slightly.
Why are they both here? All right. We'll play our other Pesky. I would almost love to save the just to prevent 2 damage. I also would love to save this with the Glimpse Beyond for like the next turn. He just put 2 more in my deck, so I don't want to. I could have glimpsed that, right? But I feel as though, no, that was a bad mistake actually. Not gonna lie to you. I should have tried to glimpse it. Now me trying to glimpse this is like kind of silly. I could also copy his Forsaken Bakai. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. Now the other funny part, and I'll say this again too. The other really funny part of this is, with Sticky Wump is that I do know when they draw it. They can't pretend like they didn't know what I drew. So now we get this. This is amazing. Really, really good. Hopefully it doesn't Tailstone me. I'm pretty sure you run Tailstones in this type of deck. She's pretty far off as well. What's great is if I get Quietus, I can kill both. All right, so we get our Glimpse back. We get Vengeance back. Really good. We're just going to sit here, simply play Zevi. Play Zevi. We lose the Glimpse Beyond. That's fine. This is optimal. This is how this deck's supposed to work, because now we can do Withering Wail and then do it again next turn. Oh, pass. Oh, yes. It begins, ladies and gentlemen. Especially if I get a what's it called? That's what we need. Okay, Withering Wail. We get 2 of them.
Cool eye patch.
You like it?
I'm fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is like a infinite deck though that we're fighting against. So that actually could mess up his draws and stuff like that. So kind of happy about that if I'm not lying. All right, let me take this. We have more Pesky Scepters die more than anything, so Formal Invitation is what we're looking for. Absolutely, absolutely. And then we're gonna get another Area of Improvement anyway. So he's gonna give smart to try to push damage here. We're gonna use our Withering Wail. I don't want to copy it. I don't want. I want to use a fleeting version. I could also put this in front, but this is so important to us. I can't run the risk of you losing it. So, can I get it in the first batch and just go to sleep? I mean, I have to work out and stuff today, but you know what I mean. I will just cut it there because there's no. I planned on losing everything today. Okay, using some.
Thank me later.
So he's looking to push more damage because of he sees what kind of style deck that I have. And I actually think that's a smart decision, honestly. Push more damage, and it also helps out that she's at like 2. But now we get to... that one sucks. Now this is where, if I was super duper lucky, I'd also have the Wraith of Echoes here. Drum solo, that's definitely, the flow was active. We know what he just drew. Hey, it costs 0 mana, you can't complain. That's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, this deck is so troll. Oh, don't tell me the 2 cards you drew from Drum Solo were those, dude. That's hilarious. Oh, there goes the Forsaken Bakai. It's a little bit messed up here because of the other cards that I have. We need to have more of these die, so it skews it into our favor, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking to mess up his draws. Even if he tries to go infinite. Hey, bro, those are my cards. They look so familiar. Do this again. And then we will use the Cultist here to try to get another Formal Invitation or something like that. This one's good, but what would I copy at that point? Maybe Tailstones or something? None of these really help me necessarily. I have Vengeance to kill off what's it called, which I definitely plan on doing. I'll use the Tailstones because then I might be able to do something. We're gonna swing here, obviously. He's gonna sacrifice all this stuff. But maybe I should have kept one, and then I should have maybe used this first. Looking hindsight, right? I should have maybe used this first. Then I would have got Evil K. I could have kept one of the Pesky Scepters in my deck. Or I could have kept it for the other thing. So we push some damage here. 1 damage. Now, you may be wondering, how do you win in this deck? You don't. This is just fun. I still have my Withering Wail, remember, so we can still push damage. Vengeance might be necessary. Hopefully he draws a Pesky Scepter. That's what we're looking for. And we draw 1, so now we get 2. Fantastic. Because our deck got shuffled or whatever. Or did I skip it? I don't remember. Either or. So we can easily rip this Vengeance Band-Aid right off.
I hear you, son. Now you're about to hear me.
I don't give a damn what you hear. You about to hear this? Oh my. Do we have to choose such violence, sir? Fine. Such violence for no reason. He sees how strong this is, though. He has 2 cards in hand. What he has is so important. I mean, he probably has the Heedless Resurrection. I just don't want it to die off of that. He's probably not running the other card. Actually, is that Shurima? No, that's the Targon, so he doesn't have that. So if worst he could do is maybe Cocoon it. Cocoon Hourglass. There we go. I don't know why I said Cocoon. But I would love to have killed Seraphine though, because Seraphine is absolute problem of a beast. And you know what? Since he used the Relic of Power, she's out of Quietus range, but we haven't drawn Quietus anyway. So I think he's like pissed. I think he keeps drawing them, and eventually you do have to kind of just play them out because they're gonna do nothing in your hand but clog your hand. And then I actually used to have Hexcore Foundry in here, and that was actually an Akshan. Oh, all right. We do have to play these because they are fleeting. Plus, it's an extra blocker in case he wants to swing with these. So, dude, what if you surrender through pure frustration? Now, his Absolver and stuff like that, I do have to think about. Gotta play this other one too. Oh. Just chunking it up, baby. We get our other Vengeance back that we're going to use straight on Seraphine. We're going to use it on her immediately. As soon as the turn starts. Because then he can't copy the Sentinel's Horde. Is the whole purpose of us doing that. So he would have to play Seraphine, then play this. But if he plays Seraphine again... Hexite Crystal. Oh no, he can do that. How many of them does he have? He has like 2. Oh wait, and that makes me take a crap ton of damage. That means that he doesn't have to me that means that he doesn't have another answer. So this one is loaded up on absolute crack, right? What I could do is that I could revive it, kill the unit and then revive it, and then I get it back for free. It is my attacking turn though, so I do have remember, you can always use this on your own unit, so that allows me to dodge the damage that this thing is trying to do. We'll still have to take the Sentinel's Horde and we'll have to take the Hexite Crystal, but he loses this, and unless this card here in the middle is another Seraphine, he only gets a nice basic Sentinel's Horde, a nice regular children's friendly Sentinel's Horde, that the kids like. He can also rip this if he wants to, but I think he'll rather wait until the board comes back. Wait, what happened to my thing? Wait, did I misconstrue how that works? I guess I did. My thing still ended up dying. I have to look at that in post-production because I don't know how that worked exactly. This thing is going to go away. If he wants to rip that Band-Aid off, he can. I'm going to play this. If he wants to use the Hexite Crystal here, he can. That's fine. So he draw the 2 cards. He drew one of those. How did that kill the unit then revive it? So how did it die? I really gotta look into that. I'm not gonna attack, obviously. We'll get, no, we didn't play, all the cards that we played were fleeting. So we won't get a duplicate of anything. Bellows Breath, good. Alright, so it doesn't give him enough to kill me. Goes with the Hexite. Okay. He's looking to win on open. He's trying to win on open here. Hopefully he gets one of our stupid cards and not something that he actually needs. Our top deck is really important here. We get Irritative Improvement. Okay. Just got to do it. We heal. +3, he doesn't get the damage off unless he has a boost up spell. Fuck! Right in negation. Oh, no. This was just another spell for us to use. There could have been an argument. Well, now there's not even an argument because I spent 6 mana last turn on the other play and then it didn't work. Oh, man. Bows to my opponent. Happy birthday too, brother. Let's see if I can get another game. I actually realized what happened there. Let me know in the comment section before I explain it. Do you know why I lost that game? I actually realize it now. I realize it now. I give you a couple seconds. Give you a couple seconds to realize it. All right? Hopefully you wrote it down. Maybe you paused it. The reason why my unit didn't come back is because of the Curse of the Tomb. The Curse of the Tomb, I think, states that when the unit dies, it gets obliterated, which is the part that I completely forgot about. So I should have not have tried to save that unit at all, and I still went with the Withering Wail. That's why. I actually just rewatched that. I actually ended my recording and then went back to that point so I could actually see what the hell happened there. So I don't even know if this match, I'll probably, if you'll see a real quick edit if I just get blown away. This is a very aggressive deck, and I didn't draw a Pesky, which I was kind of thinking that if I don't draw a Pesky, I might as well just surrender, honestly, because I'm just, I need at least one of them to do what I need to do, you know. And there we go, we lost. I had everything. Everything. Gwen Irelia? Maybe. You don't see it, you gotta bounce everything. You need that one card. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, come on. This is a nice, slow deck. Please. Oh, come on. I want to save some mana here so we can rip the vengeance on likely Shyvana. We'll likely have to kill Shyvana with the vengeance. We have enough pesky scepters in my. Okay, I guess we don't. Hey, are you listening to me? Damn it! Oh man, that's actually annoying.
Wonder at my creations.
Really, is that necessary? Really? Man, what kind of torture is this? Oh boy. All right, we go full.
Oh, maybe.
Die, you fiend. Die. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why won't she die? Die!
I did my best.
It's 1942. I finally draw the pesky Specter. They already have Barkeep Alley, the Alley keep this thing because of Oh boy. You know what I realized this deck needs? And how did I not think about this before? The Ruination. Why have I not thought about this before? I think I'm gonna put 2 of them in there. Take out this, possibly 1 Vengeance. Now we're cooking. What the hell is this? Oh boy. Ruination in the building. Catalog Regrets. Sheaf Mechanist Zevi. This is looking decent though. On turn 6, depending on it, I could play the Chief or I could play this. We have a way to copy, but let's play it a little slow though. I think I don't have to rush into anything. Of course, unless he gets Akshan on 2, which is a nightmare. Which someone told me that it's in order, so it's probably 3 Akshan, 3 1 1 1, something like that, or 2 2 1 1, something like that is probably the split. Keep it in the hand. I could get some other better stuff. What I would prefer is to play all my stuff. Okay, we get 2. I would prefer to play these once Catalog of Regrets is in the thing, so we can really start filling it up.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
All right, that's fine. We have more. Now we can play this out. Stinky Wumps is here as well. That's very annoying. We could play this first as a blocker. And I can copy it, and it actually... I like how this card is actually retroactive. Oh my god. Alright.
I am ready.
So we were able to get 2 blockers. Oh no, wait. Dude, why? Why do I keep forgetting that I have to actually make sure I have 1 more copy in my hand? Alright. That's fine by me. Obviously, if they get Spell Shield on any of them, we're screwed. We get Tough. Fine by me. Now, do you spread it? I'm assuming you spread it. +1/+1. Okay. Now I've showed in the Darken Renekton thing that it's actually really strong, right? Like the Swinging Glaive is actually, but oh my god, getting bailed out by my deck right now, for my terrible plays. Butterfly. He can start building that up if he wants to. Then 1 more for the road. We'll keep that 1, and we'll keep 1 as a blocker. This time we won't attack for obvious reasons. He would just get a free thing out of it. Definitely put a decent amount. And hell, this actually helps him not draw his champions. It's actually really cool and beneficial. Oh boy. I think we do this. I want him to develop a little bit more. We can block these 2, but the problem is, like I said, one of them can get Spell Shield. I'd rather him reset Sun Disc. I actually thought for a little bit that actually I've been thinking about running Sun Disc as a one-off in a deck, and then you put it in because he still has 2 champions, right? And with the Sun Disc, when it leveled up, ascend me, where is it? Restore the Sun Disc. Immediately draw 1 of your ascended ones, so you actually automatically get 1 of these. So I actually think it is, what is it? 3, maybe 2 2 1 1. That's probably actually the split. He overextended here though. He does have target, so he could potentially save 1 of them from this. We'll do this in advance. I actually thought about maybe taking his Vanguard thing. But we have to kill that. That's way too much damage, and he at least has to reset everything. Based on how his deck is built, though, I wish that there was a champion on the field. There's a potential that he has a Akshan. Yep.
You cannot run from absolution.
Not much I could have done about that, though.
Don't look the other way.
That is the legitimateness of just playing it safe. I had to play it safe there. So he's gonna get to work towards that. I would have been I would have board wiped that entire thing. Next turn we're going to play Chief. We'll get the Ruination back, but I can't play it, so
There's a right tool for everything.
now he gets to start loading this up. If he has another Akshan in hand. Not that bad of an idea. If you have enough predicts, so that's the thing, is that Buried Sundisk, if you have enough predicts and stuff like that, a 1-mana landmark that comes out and has a large effect to me is really good. So I'm on the side of I think it's super good. Is there any reason for me to play Quietus? No, I think I should just bank the mana. Because none of these other champions are going to be low.
Steal from the rich and give to the us.
I love that. Give to the us. Love it. Might have to... Oh, no, that's what... But we have 2 Ruinations, though. That's the reason why we did that. There we go. Formal Invitation is going to be fantastic. As long as they don't get too much... let's see. We just need them not to get anything too crazy. Yeah, the lucky finds are gonna be... I mean, eventually he's gonna find... Eventually he's going to be able to find, like, shit that he wants, though. Alright. I think we have a decent amount of blockers now.
Villains beware.
Do I want this? I think I would rather this trigger on his turn, right? I was thinking about glimpsing... Well, he has to trigger it on his turn, actually, so it doesn't matter. This is 2 lucky finds, so I guess I'll glimpse this one. I do, you know what? I do really still have to be careful because of Mechanist Zevi. Yep, I gotta be careful with that. I do forget about that. It's better to glimpse when I have more mana when she's out in the field. So that's my fault. So yeah, he has to use this, else technically he should let this go. He should let this burn, and then he should let this burn so that he actually gets this next turn. But he's not. Okay. Draw 2. Okay, give them. Okay, that's fair. They're lucky that they always have that as an option. Our whole hand is pretty much gonna go away. I think he's drawing them now. Oh, my other Ruination. Okay. I get 2 of them. Ah, fuck though. We can still play. We'll kill this one off. If there was a way to ping that off of him. Damn it. Oh, wait. I can because the equipment. Well, does that auto kill the equipment? Does it, or goes through spell shield? Okay, it doesn't go through spell shield. Okay. Can't attack. I'll lose my Mechanist Zevi here, but I think I kind of have to. Low amount of cards in hand. Let's go. Rip the band-aid. Low amount of cards in hand. He does have mana to rebuild, and he still has this. I forgot that he's using equipments, and that's the whole point of Quietus.
Not taking it. We're taking it back.
That's fine with me. But the power of equipments is showing off right now. I mean, this would also be the power of attached units, but the equipments are just so power crept. We get another one, so I can destroy another one of these equipments because of the Quietus. I really kind of want to copy that for the other draw. I think we destroy that one. before he puts a spell shield on it. I actually think we should copy the Vancorian Vagabond here. I maybe should have did that before, because now if he gets spell shield, then I can't copy it. And me copying this means no difference. Overwhelm. He's probably hoping for something better. Or he's just going to keep doing that. I do think here it's smart to copy this. And we play it.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
To get this started. He's super invested into equipments. But he hasn't drawn any of them yet. Alright, we get another catalog. That's good. If he can give me a card that generates another card, that'd be great too. Blows all his mana. He has 8 damage on field. This is the Swinging Glaive. Fuck. And that's also a Swinging Glaive. I can't attack for free. I pretty much have to hope for... I pretty much have to hope for, whatchamacallit, like a spell that I can utilize. Hopefully mess up his draw a little. We can get potentially a spell. Vengeance. There's so many options. Fuck! No, he wins on open. Damn it, man. We've been so close. Okay, honestly, those are the best games that I think I'm going to be able to produce. Oh, man. It's funny as hell, though. I think that if I wasn't focusing specifically on Pesky Specter, that I actually could be able to do some plays. I did try a couple matches. Like, I didn't fully record them, but when I was playing, I did try to, like, win. But the problem is that I'm still holding off my cards to get the Pesky Specter. But I do think that this archetype here, to kind of copy your opponent's deck, also works as well. Like, you start to utilize some of their cards, and then you can use it against them, depending on what deck that they're playing, obviously. But it is pretty funny. I think that it's a funny deck. I think it's a nice, funny meme. The first match was definitely the best one. I can't really replicate how close we were with that, and the fact that I actually probably would have won, provided that I actually I kept up about the Curse of the Tomb. I messed up on the Curse of the Tomb. But that was 2 good matches, and that's, like I said, I would play this match a billion times just to get 1 win, just so I can say that I won with the deck. Is just kind of ridiculous. It's like my ego's not that fragile. My ego's not that fragile. But I think the deck's pretty fun. I'll put it. The deck code's gonna be there. Play at your own risk. Let me know how you guys would make this deck. But like I said, I do think that there's it's interesting to see that the deck, this archetype, could be more fleshed out, and maybe in the future, maybe we could see a Malzahar or something like that, where he's infecting your deck. Something that says that, you know, level up once I put enough cards in your deck, or yada yada, and then you see cards that are like based on that, putting cards in the opponent's deck, making them draw crap. Because out of all the other RNG nonsense that they put in the game, why not mess up with the opponent's doing? I'm just saying. let's just go full circle with messing with their emotions when they're playing random cards generated from random regions. Let's just mess with what they're drawing. I think that's fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video, because I got something real rock solid coming for you guys real soon. I'm just saying. And we're about to hit 900 subs, on the road to 1K. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.